All right, so always working on the witty thing, right? Hey, stay tuned and stay till the end, okay? I've got some really interesting information for you today. We're starting off a new week, and this is dailyastrocat.com. So let's start off our new week. Let's get something witty going on. Oh, except Mercury's retrograde, and we've got all these funky communications, so it's not really going to happen, is it? Yeah, it doesn't happen like that. So let's talk about this. Let's get going. I've got yourself, the usual start, right? You know what it entails. Of course you do. You've been here for a while. And if you haven't, then welcome. Welcome to dailyastrocat.com. I'm your host, Shane, and this is where we talk about all things astrology, not just, things that are out there. It's a good place to learn astrology from. It's also a great place to hear a bell, hear a purr, listen to some chimes, and then once again, we get that Bella going, right? Yeah, we'd like to talk about daily astrology, the effects of the moon and everything. Today is Sunday, and it's the 16th of March. So what do we got going on? The moon's in Libra, and it's void, of course, at 5:53 in the morning. Oh, that's why. Strange day, right? If you're starting to go through it, this is being recorded very late, and you will know that Libra's all about comfort and tranquility. Look, you want to sleep late, but you're going to do that to your own detriment, right? Not a good day for starting new initiatives, and we definitely want to just go with the flow of the day, right? Pretty much avoid the big breakfast and get yourself out and get a little active, right? Get dressed early. Mercury's fully retrograde, so those funky communications, they're here. They're here to stay. What lurks in the shadows is best kept there. And today's keyword is definitely lurking. The color is gray skies. Wrote this before I even knew what the weather would be, right? Always. Not into it today. Just not into it. Look, creatively, just a little up against it, right? Why? Void of course, right? The void of course moon. It kind of puts us in that mood where, hey, we're kind of trying to get this done. We're not really getting this done. We got to move forward. Some of us don't have a choice, and we have to do it anyway, right? That's where it becomes difficult. Now, if you think about it, the Libra moons, they're good for balance. They're good for for other people and stuff like that. Mercury retrograde, not so much. That communication between yourself and others becomes difficult. That reliance on tech things, I hope I'm not cursing myself. I got to still download this, right? Shh, don't listen to me. Don't listen to me, camera. Okay. No, seriously, we need to, our routines and stuff like that we have, they're good. And those routines that we work on in past projects for a retrograde are very good because we're going to be able to revise them and renew them and review them, particularly where we're communicating and what we're doing with our thought processes, right? Very important. Now, we've got some important placements in Aries, but they're going backwards. They're going back to Pisces. The sun is charging forward towards Aries. Creates confusion, right? Who's the ruler of Aries? Mars. Where's Mars? Cancer. Moving forward, but in Cancer. Still trying with Saturn, but in Cancer. Still saying, not so fast. We got to really get this down. Because moving too fast is going to just expose you to all sorts of risks that you shouldn't really be taking, right? Because you want to have a well-formulated plan moving forward, and that's what's going to help us. That's what's going to help me, and it will definitely help you in the long run. Now, I'm still committed to a schedule, and I still have to fulfill it, but I'm trying to find ways to be better able to do what I do and maintain what it is that I've gained so far and actually build upon it. So that's where the key is for me. What's the key for you? Think about this. Think about your own creativity and think about what it is you're trying to do in your career or your life or even your schoolwork if you're younger than that, right? Because this honestly can be for anybody. You go watch this and you can be like, hey, this guy's not talking to me. I don't have a career. It could be schoolwork as well. It could be anything. It could be all of that stuff. Now, not into it today just means you're not into it today, right? There's chaos all around. The past is going to creep in strange ways today, right? And it's going to touch you places that you'd never really think about, right? There's things that are out there that are happening that may involve you, but you don't know about them yet. It may affect you. It may affect your life in some way. You just don't know about it. Look at this whole thing with that's going on in the United States right now. We just don't know. Now, Venus is retrograde in Aries, and that reduces our appetite for any substantive initiatives, right? Just don't want to do it. We're not doing it. But then again, it's the Sunday before St. Patrick's Day. There's a parade, right? You can go to the parade. The food show's in town. I've been there before. Been there, done that, and then other folks have gone on to the parade. That's what's happening. It's out there. Get out there, enjoy it. Do whatever you have to do. Ignore the lurkers in the shadows. Restore order and normalcy to your routines. That's what your marching orders are for today. Restore order and normalcy to the routines. And tonight's meal, it's going to be simple. It's going to be good. And we're going to make the conversations light. Now, in 1882, the U.S. Senate ratifies the Geneva Convention of 1864. Legitimizing the International Red Cross and the American Red Cross. And in 1750, we have a birth for you. One Caroline Herschel. Yes, Caroline, a German astronomer. She's known for finding comets and things like that. She's the sister of William Herschel, that guy that discovered Uranus, right? And she was born in Hanover, Germany. And she died in 1848. So 1750 to 1848, that's a long life. She was the first woman to receive a salary as a scientist and the first woman in England to hold a government position. How do you like that? And she's also, like I said, the youngest sister of William Herschel, and that's all I have for you. So thank you so much. Appreciate and love each and every single one of you. Our keyword today is lurking, and just remember, we could really do that by restoring order and normalcy, right, to routines. That's what we're going to do. Ignore those lurking shadows. Don't pay any attention to them. Get your routines down. Restore them. All right? And our color is gray skies. Today is a 4. Thank you for listening and happy Astro-Catting.